Hey guys, how's it going? Paula here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've done a garden tour, so I thought I would take you for a little spin around to see how well everything's doing. If you're new here, welcome. And this is my channel, The Flavorful Home. So I'm going to get you turned around so you can see how everything has busted out crazy. Let's walk. Alrighty. I know I've told you before about the shade cloth. It is an absolute dire necessity here in my zone of Southern California, 9B. I do not take it off at all until way into fall. But this is all the beds, and you can see, especially in this one, the tomatillos have gone insane. The tomatoes are doing amazing. My peppers are doing great. Let's get inside and talk about some of the stuff. This first bed is my Yukon Gold potatoes, also mixed with Italian parsley. Italian parsley struggles in the heat. There's nothing you could do about it, but under the circumstances, I'm surprised it's doing as well as it is. These Yukon Golds are doing fantastic. As a matter of fact, and my shadow is in there, this one right here, you could see the flowers. Try to get my shadow out of there. I believe when they blossom, it's like 2 weeks after, but I got to do a little more research on that to make sure, but it's doing amazing. I just hilled it a little more and put more. I had went to Tractor Supply and got 2 of those, $15 each. The best $30 I spent, let me tell you. I used to fill that blue recycling container up to the tippity top, and then I would use my watering can back there, and that's a 2-gallon watering can, and I would walk back and forth, I don't know how many times, filling that can. Let's put it this way, I would get to the bottom of that can, it's the big can, and I still would have more garden to water. It became too much. I was getting burnt out, so I bought one of those infomercial hoses, the black ones that shrink up, and my life has changed. So much easier. These are the sweet potatoes, the slips I planted, and look how beautiful they are doing. They are doing amazing. Now, sweet potatoes are 100 days, so we still got plenty more to go. I don't think these are going to be ready. Probably, I want to say I planted them in April. So we're talking about towards the end of September, but look how great they're doing. And I just hilled it a little more and added more straw. Because of the straw, I do not have to water but every 2 days, which is what you're supposed to do. If you have a drip system, it's supposed to be like every 2 or 3 days. This is my pepper bed, and it is doing fabulous. This is my 3rd year gardening, and this is by far my best year gardening. I'm gonna lower you and look at all the jalapenos. I'm gonna have to, with these jalapenos, I'm gonna have to get in here and start harvesting because it is doing amazing. Look at this. This guy is doing great. I'm gonna walk you around. I just staked a few of these peppers. This is poblano. No poblanos yet. At least not that I could see. No, they're gonna start. I can see the little flowers. They'll be coming soon. I have 4 poblanos, and back in here, I'm gonna feed you right down this way. And I keep incessantly checking. Look at all the peppers. Look at Bell's California Wonder. They've never done this good for me. I am, when I say overjoyed, that's the understatement of the century. Look in there. That is just amazing. Beautiful. This is my second favorite bed. Actually, this is my first. The peppers are second. To me, there's nothing better than tomatoes. And these are the New Zealand paste. Look at that. That's nuts. I've never had them grow so well. And you know why? Because I did my homework. And I bought heat-tolerant seeds this year. This is Genovese and Fiorentino. Look at that. There's like clutches of them all over the place. Just has me so happy. Move you around. I got you on a stick, which I'm getting used to here. But just look at these. It's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna come this side. I'm no Cecil B. DeMille, folks, so bear with me. Okay, this is the squash bed. And to be honest, I'm not happy with it. My family really doesn't eat them. They don't like them that much. They'll eat them maybe if I grill them. But I'm going to have to find a different type of squash if I even grow squash at all. It's that much of a dud for my family. Here's the other side of the tomatoes. Okay. I mean, I'm just in shock at when you grow the right veggies for your climate, the difference is unbelievable. This is my watermelon bed. There's a male flower there. I don't see any females yet. It's Sugar Baby. And I keep my eye out for aphids. And if I find any, I just rub my hands to kill them. This is Tomatillos gone wild. It is unbelievable how much the tomatillo, I'm going to say it's a bush, to be honest, has grown. And I'm going to get you down in there. Actually, you can see better from the other side. This tomato here is a hothouse. And it's just what it says. It's good for very hot climates. I'm getting quite a bit of tomatillos. Like, you see that guy? He's got more to go. He's got to fill in yet. The husk. Oh, he's still so little. The husk will burst when they're ready. I'm looking to see if there's more. You can see better from the other side. This little guy here is another hothouse tomato. I'll put him on the end. And hopefully you can see down there on the floor, there's quite a few. I'm going to squeeze them and see if they're ready. just look at this tortilla. Holy macaroni. And of course, these are my pastes that are doing really, really well. Guys, I like them. They're almost kind of heart-shaped. Look at this one in here. Look at how huge this tomato is. He's ginormous. I am so pleased. Lesson learned. Grow. That's my finger. Grow what your climate calls for. And look how big they're getting. I really should have had these PVC pipes cut at 7 because the tomatoes grow so tall. And they're indeterminate, which means they just grow and grow and grow. That's more hothouse. You can see them. These are 2 Marconi Reds. These are the 2 mystery peppers. I am thinking that they are probably Cali Wonder Bells, but we'll find out when they finally get some peppers on them. These are the 2 Reapers that I grew from seeds that my son gave me, Reaper peppers, and I plucked the seeds out, and this is my 2nd year growing them. And then this bed was cucumbers and beets, and unfortunately it's just beets right now and 1 lone cucumber. As you could see, that cucumber's not doing very well. It's doing better, and it has a stinking darn cucumber on it too. Look at that puppy down there. But it got sick. I don't know what was wrong with it. And when any plant, doesn't matter what it is, gets sickly, it makes a fine target for pests. So aphids attacked all of my cucumbers. I had 3 pickling on this side and 4 regular slicing cucumbers on that side. And I'm down to 1. I'm sorry guys, you're all over the place and now you're stuck in the net. I might reseed, I don't know, I'll see. But the beets are doing good. And look at this, 2 volunteer eggplants. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna leave them alone and see what happens to them. But you can see the beets. I'm not gonna pick it yet. I would like to have them get a little bigger. But you can see, and I did 2 different ones. Detroit Red and I think Bullseye. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just going to let them go a little more. And we'll see what happens with that cucumber as I continue to take care of it, if it comes back. And I do have more seeds. Maybe I'll grow some more. We'll see. These are my red potatoes. They're not as big as the Yukon Golds yet. I don't even see any blossoms on them yet, to be honest. So I don't, these have a little bit more to go, because I'm looking and I'm not seeing any blossoms on there, but that's okay. The straw has just made such a change. The task of coming out here is no longer overwhelming for me, and that's what had happened. It had become overwhelming for me to take care of the garden. It was too much upkeep. You could see there's a summer squash coming up there, but these were the Romanesco zucchinis. And they were all right. I have one still in the fridge. And that's another thing. I'm tired of pollinating. I'm sorry. to have to keep coming out here and pollinate veggies is getting to be a pain in the neck. So um, I'm not looking for that anymore. And I need to have more flowers so the pollinators come around. Just look at these sweet potatoes. My hubby was in here the other day. He went, "These are the sweet potatoes?" I couldn't get over them. Everything is just doing really, really well. And I am so excited to dig up my first potatoes. That's just going to be so awesome. And I will be harvesting peppers because it's loaded, and I want to encourage more peppers to come, so I'll be picking them soon. But everything is just doing so well. And the other day, one was red, even though it was so little, the tomato, and it was delicious. There's just nothing like a garden tomato. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to get you guys turned around. Hold on. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of how well everything is doing. I'm really happy with it. Again, when you grow the right type for your zone, it really makes all the difference. I was being so stubborn trying to grow tomatoes that just couldn't handle this area. The heat is just so intense, and so switching up to heat tolerant tomatoes has made such a difference in the amount. Number one, I mean, I think I got 7 tomatoes last year. I think there's 7 tomatoes on just one of those plants. So it's a wonderful difference when you do your homework and grow what your area can handle versus what you would prefer to grow. It makes a big difference. So thanks for walking with me. Thanks for looking at my garden with me. I hope if you haven't, you try to grow something, even if it's flowers. Flowers bring so much joy. So, thanks friends. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll decide to subscribe and visit with me. There's always something going on at the Flavorful Home. Until next time, go create something wonderful. Bye-bye now.